This edition of the FAX.Koolaid podcast show is brought to you in part by Motion Pictures. Remember, the FAX.Koolaid podcast show is rated a special AE for any and everyone. View discretion is advised. Just kidding. I don't know how many times I got to reiterate that.
Right hand on your thigh while I'm driving.
What's good? What's popping? What's good with it? Welcome back to the FAX.Koolaid podcast show. I'm your boy, FRATERNITIES. This is episode 11. It's a pleasure. Glory to God bringing everybody back here, man. We ain't record last week. Things be busy, but we still being consistent with it. I appreciate everybody in the FAXTORY. I appreciate everybody that supports me, everybody that's watching the reels, that supported me on TikTok, on Facebook, on every single social media platform, including YouTube, bro. But we're back, and we got a lot of things to cover, topics to cover, sports to cover, many topics to cover. Yes, sir, we're back, and we got a lot of topics to cover today. Not going to make this too long of an episode. I got a few questions to answer. Not really Q&As, but just a few things I want to talk about. Sports related, world related. But first of all, I got to dedicate this episode to somebody who unfortunately passed away at Southern University, Caleb Wilson, whom was pledging to become a member of Omega Psi Phi, which is a D9 organization. Unfortunately, we don't really know what happened that led to him passing away, but we do know that he was pledging, and we do know that just last week he lost his life. And that's actually why I'm wearing yellow, you know what I'm saying, because he went to Southern and he was a part of the Human Jukebox. And the reason why it hits me kind of hard is because I actually met Caleb like when I was on my HBCU tour, when I went to Southern, because everybody knows I love Southern, right? I went to Southern University in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, and I was there for the homecoming. It was the day after their homecoming concert, which I feel like was the greatest homecoming concert I've ever seen. Not gonna lie to you, if you know. And the day after, my car got towed. I went there to go get a new outfit from the car because I was staying with my homeboy Phil, who's also in the Human Jukebox. And when I was walking back, that's when I met him and a few of his bandmates, you know what I'm saying? He recognized me from TikTok because he ended up telling me that he followed me and all that. And that's why this death really hits me differently. And it was just funny because when it comes to the Human Jukebox, I have a few people in the Human Jukebox that know me, follow me, and they always troll me. They've been trolling me for years because, I always say that my HBCU's band, Ocean of Soul, shout out to Ocean of Soul. I always tell them, look, bro, y'all better than every single band except for ours. But that day they was trolling me so hard. They was like, bro, come out to the homecoming game tomorrow. We gonna show you why we better. It's always playful banner, but it really hits me differently because he supported my content, and we just gotta cherish everyone that we have around us, bro. And I cherish everybody that I know and everybody that I don't know. It's really tough when you lose somebody that was a supporter of yours. You know what I'm saying? The dude seemed like a cool dude. Everybody in the Human Jukebox is just humble group of people, but the individual, I can't imagine, losing somebody like that, and just sending my condolences to the family and also to the school and, everybody that was involved, especially to the Human Jukebox, because, they're one of the best bands in the nation. Forget HBCUs, one of the best bands in the nation. I know it's hard for them right now, bro. And that's why I dedicate this episode to Caleb, because it's not easy for somebody to, go up to somebody that they know from like social media and let them know like, yo, I mess with your content. But that's what him and a few other people in the Human Jukebox did that day. And it's a good memory. It's something I'll never forget. Rip Caleb Wilson, man. Because I ended up going to the homecoming game. I was on the field and I literally they just blew me away, bro. And yeah, I always have my playful banner saying that the Ocean of Soul is better than Human Jukebox. You know what I'm saying? All friendly competition. But at the end of the day, this is a life that was lost. And we just got to pay the respects to it, man. Now, apart from that, unfortunately, this was a Greek incident at colleges. And if you know, people pledge fraternities and sororities, and most of it is secretive and all that. Well, it's supposed to be secretive. And right now, the word on everything is just like, where does Greek life go from here, right? And Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated has been receiving a lot of hate because of that death. And it's like, you just can't wiggle your way around it because, bro, a life was lost. And people already feel like D9 is too secretive. And there's many things that people don't know because it's all about discretion. It's all about secrecy. So when something like this happens, when a tragedy like this happens in a school like Southern, like that's not something that you can just sweep under the rug. When this happens, the D9 is going to be under fire. And I don't know where Omega Psi Phi goes from there. I know at Southern, I do know some Qs at Southern, not gonna lie to you. They showed me a lot of love when I was there. But what I do know is on social media, the backlash has been crazy. And I already made a video on my TikTok, which is FAX.Koolaid on all social media platforms, how there are some Greeks that are responding well to it. There's some Greeks that are not. I made a video saying something that I feel like is universally correct. And you can't say it's inaccurate. I literally said, bro, right now is not the time to be mad at the rest of the world because they're criticizing y'all. I mean, like, somebody died, bro. It was somebody in my comment section. It was somebody in my comment section that was all like, bro, you need to stay in the GDI's place. Like, this is not a conversation for you to have. This is not your business. So somebody responded to that person and said, well, since my partner died, you know, that same org that you're in killed my partner. So yeah, we're in it now. Like, that's just how it is. And it's like, when it comes to Greek life, you know, I feel like it's the difference between those that let it change their life for the worse versus people that changes their life for the better, bro. Coming from somebody that's not in it, right? And I don't speak down on D9 because I don't know much about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak on something I don't know much about. Will I do my research in the future? You know what I'm saying? Just to know what it's all about? Yeah, I could do that. But I know, as somebody that's been to a lot of schools, that's heavy in college, bro, there are some Greeks that we respect and there's some Greeks that we don't. I'm just keeping it a band, bro. Not trying to disrespect the D9, but I'm just telling you what everybody knows. We pay high respects to folks that get their letters and don't let it change them, bro. I'm pretty sure we all know Greeks that literally was one way before they crossed, then they crossed and they became a whole new different person, bro. They became rude, they became Hollywood, they started feeling like they was just the man or that girl, just being cocky and everything, versus those who remained humble, remained their same selves, remained cool, didn't let it really get to their head, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the ones that we respect. And if you're that person, I promise you, like, we respect you. Like, whether you believe that D9 is bad or not, if you're the type of person that didn't let it change you, bro, you're a winner, bro. Like, real talk, bro, because you don't find that a lot nowadays, bro. Many people get in there for the status, then they get that status, and they're just a whole new different person. Like, I know many folks, like, real life, in my lifetime, bro, who got picked to be in their fraternity or sorority, and I was really like, dang, when they get out, they're not going to be the same person. And they ended up not being the same person. Like, and I'm pretty sure we all know people that's like that. We all know people that went in there, came out, completely different person. So if you want them people that remain your same humble self, bro, you know, like, folks appreciate you for real, man. Like, you ain't let your letters change you. You ain't let your letters make you, bro. You made your letters, bro. And I think in this time where it's a lot of social media backlash, in comment sections, you could tell the difference between those that let the letters make them and those that made their letters. You know what I'm saying? But no disrespect to D9. Again, I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to speak any negativity on it. But I know for this episode, it's rest in heaven to Caleb Wilson. Praise to his family, and I'm just sending my condolences for real. Now, generally speaking, again, I don't really have Q&As this episode because, again, it's spring break, and I'm going to talk about that because that's on the way. But there's a few topics that I want to cover, right, that people talk to me on a daily about, because there's a lot of people that see me on the streets or just see me in public, and whether they say they know me or not, they tell me to speak on certain things. So I need to talk about honesty right quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about honesty, right? So when it comes to honesty, honesty is always the key. Now, there is a time for honesty though, bro. All because honesty is the right core value, right? Doesn't mean it's needed 100% of the time, bro. Let me give you an example of why I'm saying this, bro. So I got a partner that's a rapper, right? We're trying to be a rapper, I should say. One time at my school, he performed in front of, it was like a talent show, right? He performed. It was the worst thing. It was one of the, I kid you not, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like, no joke. So after the performance, right? And y'all know I'm a musician, bro. So I see things way differently from everybody else. Musicians can relate. People that just know music can relate. The performance was bad. So after his performance, right, everybody was still hyping him up, you know what I'm saying? But the performance was not good, frankly. So after the performance, right, after the concert, he came up to me, right? Now, mind you, I'm an honest broker. He knows that. So he's going to ask me how I felt about his performance and how it was. He said, yo, like, bro, like, he's coming up to me excited. He's amped up. He's hyped. He's all like, bro, like, what'd you think? And I'm an honest broker. But look what I said, though. I said, yo, to see you up there like that, showing your art, doing what you're passionate for, bro, like, I love to see it. It makes me happy as your partner, real talk. Seeing you perform on the confidence you had up there, bro, it was inspiring. Now, I was not talking about the actual, like, I didn't get into how his performance was, though, because now is not the time. While he's amped up, while he's feeling good, mentally confident, that's not the time to tear down his feelings and tell him how I really felt about his performance, right? But the next day, however, I seen him on the Tiger Walk. He's more calm. Everybody done talked about, like, it's kind of old news now. I went up to him. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We gotta talk about your performance yesterday, bro. He was like, bro, we already talked about it last night. You said that you like, I was like, no, I didn't, bro. I said I was happy to see you up there doing what you loved. But that was not it, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Like, no disrespect to you. I respect you and I want you to get better. That's why I'm telling you, because you know I'm an honest broker. When I said I respected seeing what you were doing up there, that was the truth. But this is also the truth. That performance was not it. I invited a whole producer to come and watch you. I'm glad he did not come, though, bro. We got to get better, real talk. There's always a time for honesty, bro. Know when the time is, bro. The power of knowing what to say at all times is very important. And when it comes to honesty, it's not just with our friends, but even with significant others. I ain't gonna lie, fellas, we gotta start keeping it 100 with these ladies, bro. Real talk. Like, we just gotta start keeping it 100, bro. Like, we are getting too old. If you're 16, 17, 18 and you still decide that you just want to waste time, that's cool. But once you reach a certain age, bro, like I'm 22, finna be 23, 24, 25, 26, there's no more time to be wasted, bro. I honestly feel like leading girls on, bro, because a lot of dudes are still doing this on accident or on purpose. Leading girls on takes time. I don't have time to do none of that, bro. If you are out here successfully leading girls on, wasting their time, I have no choice but to believe that you don't got nothing to do with your life. Do you understand that maintaining a roster, right, having a lot of girls on your line, entertaining a lot of women, leading women on takes time, bro? Don't ask me how I know, bro. I see a lot of this stuff every day in college, bro. That takes time. If you have time to do that, bro, you have too much time on your hands, bro. You really got to focus on yourself, bro. Like, you cannot be out here. Like, it's time to stop introducing vibes that we cannot maintain, bro. Honesty, bro. Like, honesty, I don't know why my generation struggles with honesty. Like, I know a dude, right? No disrespect to bro. He's very big on rosters and entertaining women just for the F of it. So I go up to the dude one day, we talking and we having a conversation. He just talking about girls. Just every conversation is about girls. And I'm like, yo, like, what you doing whenever you get out of here? Like, when you graduate, like, what are you doing? He's like, bro, I'm still praying, trying to figure that out. I said, yo, go figure. You have too much time on your hands, bro. All this time that you doing texting girls, trying to link with girls, even though you know you're not taking it nowhere because you introducing a vibe that you can't maintain at the end of the day, you could be using that time for your future, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, many people are missing out on their true selves. Many people are failing, bro, because they are too obsessed with the opposite gender, bro. They're too busy entertaining it, bro. Focused on the wrong thing. You got it. Like, it's just time to start being honest, not just to other people, not just to our friends, but to ourselves as well, bro. If you know that you spend too much energy, bro, on the opposite gender, like, it's time to make a change, bro. But you have to start by looking in the mirror first, bro. Real talk. And we understand some people, you know, some people find happiness in the other, like, gender, you know what I'm saying, talking to people. But let me tell you something, bro, and this might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion. Happiness is an inside job, bro. Like, you cannot rely on other people to make you happy, bro. Whether it's their presence, what they say to you, how they treat you, you cannot rely on the next person to make you happy. Because I promise you, they're never going to be able to meet your full expectation, bro. And there's no reason why you should give them a higher expectation than yourself. I know a few girls that are in toxic situations and they don't want to leave that toxic situation because even though that person has their toxic moments, that person still makes them happy. And I say, yo, what about you? What do you do for yourself that makes you happy? If you can't figure that out, bro, then you're going to keep falling into a rabbit hole and a pattern of trying to rely on other people for happiness. And it's an inside job. You have to find happiness within yourself. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's not my 100% job to instill 100% happiness in you. That's not my duty. You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to sound like an a-hole or nothing. It is not my job for your life to bring you happiness, bro. You can't blame the next person for not being your happiness, bro. I don't know if it's maybe finding a new hobby, more activities, praying more, getting in the church. But you really got to find ways to instill happiness in yourself and not rely on other people to give that to you. Now, aside from that, since we're just tackling issues that people have, right? Fellas, bro, I don't know why we are still saying this in 2025. Bro, we are not the prize, bro. Like, I don't know why I'm still here. Bro, the Bible literally says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Yet it's still dudes out here calling themselves the prize. I don't get it. Literally, it says it in clear word, bro. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing. Bro, quit saying that we are the prize. Now, I'm not naive, though. I do understand that perhaps my addition to a girl's life could make her life better. Let's just keep it a band. But that doesn't make me the prize, though. I want to pay all the bills one day. I don't want my wife to have to worry about anything. That doesn't really make me the prize, though. Now, that doesn't mean I'm saying chase women. Oh, that's not what I'm saying, bro. Know your worth, fellas, for real. Especially if you know you that dude, because we not talking about bum dudes, bro. Like, we talking about high-end fellas, bro. We talking about high-end men. Don't chase no woman. But at the same time, if you go through life thinking that you're the prize, bro, one, God is going to humble you. You're going to struggle finding love, bro. But you might miss out on the women that you're supposed to have because you can't humble yourself. This is real life. Like, do you know how lucky you are as a man? And in a world full of just, in an evil world where it's hard to find just the best significant other, just the best companion, for you to find a woman that is just for you, that just brings you, that's your peace, bro. that is a prize to your life, bro. That is a blessed thing, bro. Anytime I talk about this, I always mention Savannah and LeBron James, bro. Savannah not the one out there scoring almost 50,000 points, which I'm gonna get to in a second. Savannah not the one that was drafted straight from high school. Savannah was not the one that was getting offered over $100 million as an 18-year-old. Savannah's not arguably the greatest basketball athlete of all time, but LeBron religiously says how much Savannah is his prize, bro. A whole prize possession. She's his piece. She don't give him no hard times. She raised the hell out of them kids. Kids don't be in no trouble. The whole just literally, she does what she does. To find a blessed woman is a prize, because many men don't have that. You know how many husbands are stressing their relationships? You know how many boyfriends are stressing their relationships? Don't take these women for granted. That's all I'm saying, fellas. That's all I'm saying. And as I'm rounding up college, because I'm finna graduate in 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Praise God, oh glory to God. That's something that all these folks gotta realize, bro, because once you get out of college, bro, the dating game is gonna be way different for you, bro. Like leading women on, not taking women seriously, just BSing through all these different girls and all that, it's gonna affect you after you graduate once you're not around that environment of so many women, bro. But speaking of graduating college, bro, yes, that is happening, bro. And I'm happy to understand where I want to go after, because, you know what I'm saying, I done planted the seeds and all that, bro. So a lot of things I'm gonna miss, bro. A lot of things I'm gonna miss, bro. Like, oof, I ain't gonna lie. And I actually told somebody I was gonna tell this story, bro. And I've never admitted this. So many people that have been knowing me for years know that, like, I'm not the smallest dude, you know what I'm saying? Back then I didn't gain a little bit of weight, you know what I'm saying? And many people ask how I did it so fast. I gained like 20 pounds in 3 months, like 20 pounds in span like 4 months, right? It was because at my HBCU, right, the cat food is not terrible. There was a time when, and this is gonna sound crazy as hell. There was a brief period where my school kind of allowed us to take our food to go in the caf. Me and my homeboys used to be happy to go to the caf. But then one day, one of my homeboys is like, yo, the fun doesn't have to stop here, you know? Why does the fun have to stop there? The caf food was busting every day. I'm talking about it was a different type of choice food every single day. He pulls out his personal to-go container from his bag. He gets the food, puts it in there, packs it in his bag. I'm like, that's a pretty good idea, my boy. The next day, I bring a small little container myself, and we eat good in the caf, and then we pack another plate to go. After I kid you not, day by day, everything got worse. Not gonna lie to you. I'm talking about, we went from bringing 1 box to bringing like 3 boxes, bro. The people that are serving the food inside of the lunch lines are like, damn, you eating that food fast. You keep coming back for seconds and thirds. We're just like, yeah, I guess in a way. Sure, bro. We taking the food, we going all the way to the back, and we putting in these to-go planners. One day, my homeboy comes in the cab with a duffel bag. Duffel bag is full of containers. Yo, like, oh my God. Every day we're taking food and we're putting it in the containers, bro. I'm talking about, we walking out with 5, 6 like plates of food, bro. Sooner, like over time, we just started getting big, bro. By 2 weeks, my homeboys was bringing these big ass containers. Like, you might as well say this is the size of a mini cooler. Just putting food in there. Hamburgers, chicken, shrimp, fish, pizza. We're going home meal prepping for weeks at a time, every single time we go to the caf. So then this one caf worker who's not there anymore, I hate her. Well, I hate's a strong word, but she saw what we were doing, you know what I'm saying? Because people were not seeing what we were doing. So my 2 partners went back one day and did it, and I wasn't there that day. One of the janitors pulls them aside. It was all like, yo, open the duffel. They opened the duffel bag. It's like 3 plates of wings, 4 plates with pizza, a couple plates of shrimp fried rice. That was the last day that Texas Southern's caf stopped letting people carry out their food. But we were on a run, though. It was monumental, I swear. Out of my whole time in college, I was just hands down the funniest thing that was just happening, bro, because we was literally being so gluttonous. We were being so big back. I don't think big back is a good enough word to describe what we're doing. But apart from that drama, next episode, I'm gonna have a story time episode where I just tell a whole lot of stories of everything that's been happening since my college life is about to come to an end. But let's get into the world and everything that's been going on. Let me talk about boxing, bro. Tank, bro. Oh, man, Tank. I know you're sick, bro. Gervonte Tank Davis went up against Lamont Roach this past Saturday. It was a slugfest. Ended up in a draw. Now, if you look at Tank's reaction after he lost, right, you want to know what comes behind that reaction, because he understands that he just lost. Not just the match. Yeah, it was a tie, but you lost your ranking, bro. You're human. You got beef with Floyd Money Mayweather, but guess what? Them conversations are done, bro, because you wanna know why? He's undefeated and you're not anymore. It don't matter if when you fight Lamont Roach again, you beat him in 2 rounds. You knock him out first round. You still got that draw. Floyd don't got no draws, bro. That's why that reaction was what he did, bro. All that Floyd talk is done. All that GOAT conversation stuff is done. Tank had that reaction because now we all know that he's human. And that boxing match was simply, we didn't know how good Lamont Roach was, and Gervonte clearly didn't take him as seriously as he thought he should have. And the sorry fact of the matter is, if y'all two don't take those knees, y'all win. Tank, if you don't take that knee, you might have won. Same thing for Lamont, bro. Then, oh, for the love of God, what you said post-match didn't make it any better. Even if the grease really did get in your eyes and that was the reason why you took the knee, saying that on live television is crazy. Then everybody's booing you and you wonder why they boo you, bro. I mean, like, you can't make this shit up, bro. Gervonte's still my favorite fighter, but I can't say that he's the GOAT anymore, not gonna lie to you. Let's talk NFL, right? I only have one thing to say because the draft combine was this past week at the time of this recording, right? Now, Travis Hunter, right? And then we're not here to talk about his girlfriend. We're here to talk about Travis Hunter. Unlike the last episode, I think it was episode 6, where I talked about him. Look, Travis, bro, if you want to go out there and try to be my GOAT, by all means, do it. Run. Go the distance. If you want to go out there and be the greatest cornerback / wide receiver of all time, please do it. That is how you will become my generation's GOAT, I swear. But no hate and shit. No haterism here. But I think there's a greater chance the moon falls out of orbit, hits the earth, bounces off the earth, then goes back directly into orbit than you being an elite cornerback and wide receiver at the same time. I'm just keeping it a band, yo. You mean to tell me you want to go out each and every single Sunday, go out there and cover the likes of Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and those are just a few good receivers just to name. But every receiver in the NFL, you can argue, if they're started, they're probably elite. You want to go out there and cover all them receivers. I'm talking about 12 play drives, bro. Then directly go out and try to destroy the likes of Sauce Gardner, Pat Surtain, Denzel Ward, Jalen Johnson, Trent McDuffie. Like, you think you can do that, Travis? But again, if you can do it, then go the distance. I think it's impossible. I think physically to be able to do both at the highest level, like, cause bro, you're not going to NFL unless you want to be the best. Travis, we know how you are, bro. You want to be the best, rightfully so. And I feel like there's a chance that he could probably be one of the best one day, but not at both, bro. And this is one of them things, bro, as y'all know, I'm infatuated with winners. I want Travis to try to do it if he knows it can work. But, bro, I see this being a completely terrible move. Not going to lie to you, bro. Pick one. I don't care which one he picks, but pick one, though, Travis. Not going to lie to you. And, again, this is not no haterism. But, I mean, come on, bro. That's my guy, though. And if you disagree with me, bro, again, I have conversations with people in the DMs all the time, bro. If I don't respond to you, my social media managers up in the factory, they'll let me know that you want to talk to me about it. And we can talk about it. Because I know as the season goes by, as I'm talking on my show, I'll continue to cover Travis, bro, because just an amazing talent for real. Now, let's talk NBA, right? I don't know where I want to start first, but the first thing on my mind is to talk about this disaster, this dumpster fire, this atrocity of the Phoenix Suns, yo. Like, I really don't get it. Why are the Suns so bad? Like, this makes absolutely no sense to me. You have Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal. Y'all were labeled as a super team. And again, this is why I said super teams do not work, bro. I've been saying this episode after episode, bro. If you think I'm lying, bro, ask the Lakers teams from the early 2010s. Ask the Brooklyn Nets from 2013-14. Ask the Oklahoma City Thunder team from 2017-18. Like, what? These super teams do not work, bro. And just for Kevin Durant, I feel bad for Kevin Durant because, bro, he has some impossible decisions to make this offseason, bro. You have not won before or after Steph. And I know people hate when people say this, but it's like now it's becoming the truth because there's no reason why you have Devin Booker. You have another superstar on your team, and y'all are that bad. Because now it's going to be like, dang, can Kevin Durant ever lead the ship, bro? Can Kevin Durant ever be the person to take your team to the promised land, bro? That's what it's going to become. And it's like, I feel like the only place that he can go where he can win over there and it'll really like, it'll skyrocket, like his legacy won't be ruined at all, would have to be a team like OKC. He has to go back to OKC, bro. At that point, that's the only option. But it's like, OKC don't need you, Kevin. The Oklahoma City Thunder is such a scary team. I don't think there's anybody that they need to trade for. I was on record to say that if Giannis wants to go anywhere, the Oklahoma City better throw the kitchen sink to get Giannis. But OKC doesn't need anybody, bro. If they weren't they're the number 1 seed for crying out loud. If they weren't that good, I would say go out there and get Kevin, but they don't need Kevin. I'm just keeping it a band. Now, any team could use Kevin Durant. Obviously, they'll be a better team. Well, I don't know, because again, look at the Suns' record. You're 11th in the West, bro. 11th in the... It just makes no sense to me, bro. But obviously, he's going to get traded after the season because them making the playoffs, bro... It's dead. Speaking of ridiculous teams, though, right? And again, I'm going to go ballistic over this season. I've been going ballistic for weeks. The 76ers. Guess who's out for the rest of the season? Like, Philly, I don't feel sorry for y'all, bro. Because years ago when I said trade Joel Embiid, y'all was looking at me crazy. Y'all told me I don't need a microphone, bro. Now he's out for the rest of the season, and you know this is a wrap. Now, I said last episode they need to go in the draft and get Cooper Flagg and then trade everybody. Trade Joel, trade PG, and leave everybody but just trade PG and Joel. But something crazy happened the other night. Quentin Grimes, who is a Houston native, drops 44 points. I don't give a damn. If you drop over 40 points in the NBA mid-regular season, I think I can rely on you to give me 13 to 15 points on every other night. Like, this is Blues Clues that you do not need Joel and PG, bro. What have they done for you this year? We get it, Joel Embiid is not healthy, and that's why they're probably doing this bad. But when is he ever fully healthy? Like, Quentin dropping 44 is proof that you don't need these niggas, bro. I'm telling you, bro, if you take the right approach, you can be OKC, bro. You can be Tyrese Jarrett, get somebody in the draft, use Quentin Grimes, get you a few bigs, like solid bigs, get you a few defenders, get you a few role players, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, for PG and Joel, you can get a lot for that. And build your team, bro. Get you a new identity, bro. Because the identity in the 76ers locker room, bro, the culture in the 76ers in Philly is terrible right now. Then the Eagles just won the Super Bowl. Like, bro, you got to turn this thing around ASAP, bro. Speaking of Quentin Grimes, though, because I got to say this, bro. Quentin Grimes, who just dropped 44, right? Houston native. I had the unfortunate nightmare of guarding Quentin Grimes at an open gym when I was in high school. It's a school called Houston Christian. They had open runs over there, right? Quentin wasn't even taking anything seriously, bro. But I had me a good little team, right? We're playing his team. We're destroying them 12-2. I swear to gosh, bro. I'm not guarding Quentin, of course. He's like 6 something. I was on like 5'9", 5'8". But he brings the ball down. I'm reaching hard trying to prove a point, you know what I'm saying? Being a tryhard. I rip him. I swear to gosh. I ain't gonna lie, it was a foul. But I rip him nonetheless. I go down, make the layup. Now it's 13-2. Quentin Grimes takes his AirPods out, puts it in, starts having a whole phone call conversation. I don't know if it was with a girl or with anybody. Proceeds to score 13 points in a row. The last point of the game was a turnaround Kobe jumper on me. This dude got told something on the phone, started laughing, did a turnaround jumper in my face. On the phone. That was when I knew. Like, sometimes you just know players are going to the league when they do certain things in high school, bro. Like, I was hype after I ripped them, bro. I'm thinking, like, I gotta be going D1 now. I gotta be going D1 now, bro. I'm talking my mess, bro. Starts destroying, bro. 13 straight points, bro. He didn't let us score a single point, bro. These are 5s, by the way, bro. That was when I knew he was going to the league, bro. So I'm glad that Quentin Grimes, again, Houston native, real talk. I'm glad that he's now getting his time, bro. Because now, let me talk about the team that he came from. The Mavs. Another dumpster fire. I actually want to pull this up, right? Here's everything that has happened ever since the Mavs stupidly traded Luka to the Lakers, right? AD got hurt the first game. The Lakers have become the 2 seed. The Lakers have the best defense in the NBA. The Mavs are currently about to fall out of the play-in. Quentin Grimes, who they traded to Philly, drops 44 points, a distant career high. And the person that they traded for, Caleb Martin, hasn't played a single game. Like, if this can't get any worse for the Mavs organization, yo, like, y'all can't tell me that y'all are not cursed, bro. Nico Harrison is still receiving death threats. He's still, like, the ticket prices for the Mavs have went down 40%, bro. This is a whole disaster, bro. Then to make it even worse, the Mavs organization have been talking down on Luka. You see, when you break up with somebody, when you break up with your girl, right, when you break up with your man, right, the last thing you want to get caught doing is talking mess about your ex. The last thing you want people to know is that your ex is still on your mind. Luka's over here on the Lakers. They're 8-2 since trading for him. He's been killing. Second best record in the West, which I'm gonna get to in a second. And all the Mavs want to keep doing is talk about why they traded him. Talking about, they said that he was smoking too much hookah and drinking too much beer. May I remind you, Michael Jordan used to go out after playoff games and get drunk and go gamble, and he was still killing people, just like how Luka is killing people on a regular basis. Shaquille O'Neal, during his MVP season, was the same year that Kobe said that he was not in shape, that he don't work hard. Still went out, won MVP, won 3 rings in a row. What do you mean? You're making this so bad, Nico. Just stop talking about Luka for real, because this is a disaster. We know who won this trade, obviously. Now, to the team that's winning the trade, the Lakers. Let me talk to that, but just a little bit, right? The Western Conference, boy, y'all, every team better pray the Lakers don't keep figuring this out. I've never seen LeBron hand the keys off to somebody I mean, LeBron is taking catch and shoot threes. How many times do we see that, bro? We haven't seen that since the Heat when he was playing with Wade. And not to mention, they're locking teams down. Do y'all know since January, the Lakers have been the best team defensively in the NBA? Their defensive rating is #1 in the league. And that's with somebody in Luka who everybody feels like can't guard a traffic cone. They're locking teams down. LeBron is still playing at a high level. And let me tell you something, bro. I was on record to say that LeBron might retire next season. Don't be shocked if he stays like another 2-3 years just because of Luka, bro. Luka is adding more years to LeBron's career, bro. LeBron is still playing as a top player, bro. The NBA is exciting, bro. The NBA is exciting, bro. And as time goes by, bro, I'm going to keep covering it because, again, y'all know I want to be an insider for the NBA, bro. But let's talk regular life right now. Let's talk about my city, right? Because spring break is on the way, right? And apparently spring break this year is in my city, it's in Houston. Everybody's going to my city for spring break. Nobody's going to Miami. Some people are going to South Padre. Folks coming to Houston. I'll be at both. But for those that's coming to Houston, let me give y'all tips. Y'all are going to need it. I swear to gosh. If you already know how this works, send this to somebody that you know is coming to Houston because they're probably going to need it, bro. Number one, right? If you are coming to Houston for spring break and you're getting a rental car, please understand how to drive down here, y'all. We truly have the worst drivers in America besides Florida and Dallas, of course. Houston drivers will, and this is guaranteed, will raise your road rage by 50%. But if you feel like you have road rage now, when you get down here in Houston, Texas, you have to be patient, bro. I'm talking about people gonna have you wanting to scrap every single intersection, bro. People will not turn their blinkers on. People will almost bump you. The possibilities are endless when it comes to using drivers. Be patient and do not drink and drive, bro. Like, this is not the week to be driving crazy, bro. Now, don't do it because of yourself. Do it because you never know what, and excuse my French, you never know what dumbass is driving next to you, bro. That's why you can't drink and drive, bro. You see a car coming, bro, yield for that car, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, every single spring break, every single lit time in Houston, there's always an abundance of accidents, bro. This is not the year to be drinking and driving, bro. Get you an Uber, bro. There's gonna be a lot of Ubers, bro. In Houston, we're Uber heavy. Also, watch where you park, bro. Houston is notorious for breaking in cars. I'm gonna just keep it at a band. Again, it's not as bad as Dallas, but we're notorious for breaking in cars. Watch where you park, bro. And if you do park somewhere, bro, don't leave anything in your car. Like, I'm warning you so fairly. This is such a fair warning, bro. You leave your car somewhere unwatched, dog, it's like you asking for it. Not gonna lie to you. Now let's get to number 2, right? Houston, well, really Texas in general, is the home of pretty privilege, y'all. Fellas, you will be shocked at what you see, bro. You're going to see unexplainable beauty. You're going to see the prettiest women. You're going to see the baddest women. You're going to see models as regular women, yo. Everywhere. You could, whether you go into a lounge, a gas station, you could just be walking on the street. You could be at Walmart, bro. You're going to see a lot of gorgeous women. So just be prepared for that. And don't be a weirdo, bro. Because Houston women will give it to you, bro. Like, these Houston women don't play. And speaking of women, ladies that are coming down here for spring break in Houston, get a weapon. Like, just have some type of weapon on you, bro. I don't care if it's a taser. I don't care if it's pepper spray. I don't care if it's one of them little pointy things that I don't know how to explain it, but I think y'all see why I'm getting at. Have something on you, bro. You got to protect yourself, bro. Move in packs with your homegirls, bro. When y'all come down here, bro, just be mindful of your safety and put yourselves in good positions, bro. And since I'm talking about ladies in their groups, right? Ladies, when you're at these clubs or parties or lounges, right, and you're with your groups, pretty sure all of y'all are going to be having fun, but do not, to that one friend that's going to get crazy drunk this spring break in Houston, right? Please don't take advantage of those that are watching you, bro. Your babysitter, bro, don't cause her to have a bad time, bro. Too many times we see with girls in these groups and when they go out and they have fun, there's always that one girl that just takes a little too many shots, right? Having too much fun. At the end of the night, everybody got to take care of them. Everybody got to watch out for you, bro. Don't let your friends have a bad time because you decided to, inconsiderably have too much fun, bro. Don't be that girl because y'all are going to see a lot of those type of girls when you come here for spring break. Having too much fun, drank too much, said F their friends, decided to just get wasted. Now they throwing up, they got to get carried out. And all we asking on the mic is, where's our homegirls at? Now, this next one, right, and this might sound kind of funny. Watch what you do with your body. For real, yo. I wish we're all supposed to be abstinent. We're supposed to wait till marriage, right? Wish everybody could be abstinent, but unfortunately we don't live in the perfect world, right? Fun fact, a large percentage of babies are conceived in the month of March. You ever wonder why there's so many birthdays in the month of December and January? It's because a lot of babies are conceived in March. Why do you think a lot of babies are conceived in March, ladies and gentlemen? Spring break. A lot of accidental babies are conceived in March. Watch how you handle your body during spring break, yo. Now, whatever you want to do with your body, fellas or women, that's up to y'all, bro. All I'm saying is be protected and live with what you do. Live with the results, bro. Don't ruin your life. Don't throw your childhood away because you decided to have a good moment. You seen somebody that was too good and you just couldn't resist. Fellas and ladies, you can resist, bro. But again, whatever you do is what you do. Just be safe. And also be mindful, y'all. And this is a mature conversation, right? If you want to go around screwing everybody during spring break, bro, live with the results, bro. Live with your results and be man enough to understand what might come with it, the consequences that might be there. Now, speaking of, it's not unrelated, but it kind of goes hand in hand. Fellas, bro. And this really goes to any guys all around the world, not even just for Houston spring break, right? But if you have a girl that you're interested in and that you like, if whatever y'all got going on is not understood by spring break, especially if she's coming to Houston for spring break, you should definitely be scared. Not gonna lie to you. You should be worried. You should definitely be worried. Especially if she's coming to Houston or South Padre. I done been to Padre and I'm from Houston. And this year I'll be at both. I know this to be true, bro. You better watch you better have something understood, bro, because the way she gonna be looking, you know they already getting their hair done, they getting their nails done, they getting their toes done, they getting their best perfume, they picking out their best sets, they're about to look their best, bro. That might be curtains, bro. By the time spring break is over with, she's gonna know a lot more dudes. You better stop playing and you better lock her down, bro. That's just my advice, bro. Not trying to make anybody worried, but if you ain't handle business before spring break starts, bro, don't be mad about what she does, bro, because she's about to be out here being grown. And then the day on Fax.Koolaid, and I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you how it is. And on an unrelated note, because it's rodeo season in Houston, Texas, right? To all you high schoolers, bro, I need y'all to leave that BS at home, bro. Every single year, there's always some type of tragedy scare because y'all be coming to the rodeo causing that BS, bro. All the YNs, bro, they be coming up there on that BS, bro. Please, bro, let all those grown folk enjoy the rodeo in peace, bro. And to my friends that want to go to, anybody that wants to go to rodeo to me, anybody that wants to go to the rodeo with me or whatever, bro, and we at the rodeo together, yo, I'm gonna let you know right now, if you ain't trying to ride all these rides, don't even hit me up, bro. Don't even ask me to go. Real talk. Don't ask me how many rides I'm trying to ride. Don't ask me what rides I'm trying to ride all of them, bro. Pause. Like we riding all of them, bro. If you want to be scary, that's fine. I'm not going with you though, bro. When I go to the rodeo, bro, because the rodeo is a lit time every single time. If you know, you know. Them rides be outrageous. Some of them could be a little weak, but it's that's some hits though. Not gonna lie to you, bro. If you not trying to get on all these rides, bro, that's you. I'm getting on all of them though, bro. So just prepare your mind and eat food so you don't throw up, because I might just drag you with me. Like, that's how I'm coming this year with the rodeo, bro. If you see me at the rodeo, bro, say what's up to me, because I will surely be there, yo. No cap. Now I'm gonna end off this episode on a good note, right? Because many people are coming to Houston for spring break, or just in the month of March. Many people love to come to Texas, but this year it's gonna be Houston. So look, and this is I was ready to say this. Here's some churches in Houston that you should consider going to if you're looking for one. For those visiting Houston, here are some churches that you should look at if you want to go to. I'm completely aware that those coming to spring break are not tailoring their trip around going to church, unfortunately. Some may not even consider, but for those that are, here are some churches that you should consider going to on that Sunday since you're going to be down here. We live Baptist Avenue Church, right? My man, Pastor Crosby. A lot of college students at the TSU UH area attend this church. Pastor always goes hard. And all these churches I'm finna name are tailored toward, like, you know what I'm saying? They know how to preach toward, like, the youth, you know what I'm saying? Get you fired up. Blueprint Church, Pastor Matthew Davis, right? I attend that church a lot. He knows how to get a good word to the youth, especially ones that are like struggling, you know what I'm saying, that need a lot of confidence going throughout the week. You go over there, you gonna feel that word for real. Same thing for Lighthouse Church, Pastor Keon. Don't even get me started on the music at all these places. It goes hard for real. You also got Higher Dimension. Shout out Pastor Terrence. Pastor T was good with it. You also got the Church Without Walls. Great church. If you know, you know. That's Pastor West right there. One of my personal favorites in the city, you got Inspiration Church. Not too long of a service, but Pastor Carlos gonna get you right with that word, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't want to go to like a gigantic church, because Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, Pastor Crosby, great church, that's the mega church, you know what I'm saying. Not too far from Inspiration is the Fountain of Praise. Shout out Pastor Wright. And let's say you don't want to get up too early, right, and you perhaps, you know what I'm saying, miss early services, there is like afternoon churches as well. My personal favorite is The Gathering. Starts at 4 p.m. Just in case your Saturday night was too wild and you don't get up in time, go to The Gathering. Don't even get me started on the musicians at The Gathering, bro. Not only is the word fire, but the musicians are fire as well. I ain't gonna lie, the musicians are fire at all these churches I just named. I would not name these churches if the music also wasn't up to par. Like, the top musicians in the city are at these churches for real. I know I've missed a few, but you know what I'm saying, these are all great churches. And if you're African and you want to go to a church, you should be at my church, our Savior's Church. DM me if you need the times and all that. For anybody coming to Houston for spring break and you need a church to go to on that Sunday, these are I got you. Now, the last thing I want to say as I end off this episode is, for everybody that's coming here, bro, those that might recognize me, I'll always be happy to see my supporters and all that. Don't be scared to, you know what I'm saying, say what's up to me, you know what I'm saying. I'm very respectful, and I just want everybody to be safe, bro. Watch what you do, watch your back, and I'm praying for everybody as they come, because the last thing that we want to hear is reported deaths and all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be on their best behavior, please, bro. That's all I'm asking, bro. Now, next episode, though, which is episode 12, Call-ins and Q&As are both coming back, bro. So if you ever want to call in to the Fax.Koolaid podcast show or send a Q&A, DM Fax.Koolaid on any social media platform, even on my backup page on TikTok, which is not Fax.Koolaid. That's the name of it. It's not Fax.Koolaid. Don't ask me why that's the name, but it was a pleasure coming to y'all for episode 11, bro. As I leave, bro, Fax.Koolaid, I don't make the rules.
Imagine seeing